Why, hello there and welcome back. Today is Valentine's Day, otherwise known as Lara Croft's birthday. Not only is it her birthday, it is also the release date of the Tomb Raider Remaster 2. Just like the first remaster, this one includes 3 remastered games, one of which includes Angel of Darkness, which I am wearing the cosplay to today. In case you're new here, I adore Tomb Raider. It was such a grand part of my childhood. I adore it so. Even after all these years, it remains to be my #1 favourite video game. So as you can imagine, I am more than ecstatic to play this second remaster. By the time this episode comes out, I am most likely playing it as we speak. Because I shall be more than busy playing it, I thought I'd share with you some of my favourite Tomb Raider facts. These facts are in no particular order, just whatever comes to mind first. If you have any Tomb Raider facts, please feel free to share them in the comments, and furthermore, if there's any here that you like, please let me know which one was your favourite. And that's enough of my chatter, let's continue on with the episode, shall we? Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, and the whole of the franchise for that matter, was created by a gentleman by the name of Toby Gard. Now you most likely already know that, but what you might not know is he's actually terrible at playing the game. Audio footage of Toby exists where he clearly admits how difficult he finds the games. Not only did he say he found them to be difficult, and again, this is coming from the creator, he knows the games inside and out, after all, he made them. So please remember, if you too are struggling at playing any of the Tomb Raiders, please do not feel bad. No one should make you feel bad either, because again, if the very own creator of the game is saying, I find this to be tricky, then you know it's tricky. And again, there's nothing to be ashamed of. But that is my #1 favourite Tomb Raider fact. Now, one of my favourite admirations for Lara is her ability to have no fear whatsoever. Over the years, we have seen Lara fight tigers, bears, a T-Rex, the list goes on. She has done all of this without bearing a single sweat. But did you know that she actually does have one fear? I'm going to give you a moment just to try and guess what that is, so please pause this episode and let me know in the comments. Did you guess already? Well, it is none other than a corgi. And yes, you heard me quite right. Long ago, when Lara was a child, her auntie had a pet corgi. One day the corgi bit Lara, and after that, for many years, she did in fact have a irrational fear of corgis. So there you have it, that is Lara's kryptonite. Corgis. Following up with her auntie introduced her to industrial music. Back in the 90s, an official biography for Lara was released, and on that biography it stated that when Lara was a child she grew up with classical music. That was until one day her auntie introduced her to industrial music, specifically 9 Inch Nails. So all thanks to her auntie, 9 Inch Nails ended up becoming one of her favourite bands. This is actually one of the reasons why, if you follow me for my cosplay stuff, then you know whenever I cosplay as old Lara, I always include 9 Inch Nails music as much as I can. Now, for good reasons or bad, I think we all can remember Lara's butler. His name was originally Jeeves, but it then went on to become Winston. Winston, Jeeves, whichever one you wish to call him by. Her butler is quite the memorable one, and when I say memorable, I say this because I think we all can remember the fright he gave us long ago when we first played. Because of how spooky he appeared, especially in the early games, I feel a lot of people don't pay him much attention. So because of that, I thought I'd add a little uncommon fact about him. That is, the actual voice actor for him is none other than the composer for the soundtrack. So yes, that little old man who's rattling the tray and kind of giving you a bit of a spook on accident is actually the composer. Due to this, you know how in Croft Manor there's that little button that you can interact with that plays music? Whenever the music plays, I can't help but imagine that her butler had made all these songs for her. So I can imagine him creating these for her as she's grown up, as well as perhaps teach her. I mean, after all, there are in fact musical instruments lying around Croft Manor. It would in a way make sense for him to both play and teach her, but after all, these are but my own theories. I've never heard anyone else talk of this, so I thought I'd include it. Let me know in the comments, do you also believe this is true? Many celebrities have come forth and admitted their love for Tomb Raider, but one in particular that has, in my opinion, the strongest addiction, some may say, was the lead singer of The Prodigy, Keith. Keith admitted to playing Tomb Raider for hours. He would play it at home when he was on tour. Any given time, he could not stop playing it. Even his fellow bandmates admitted how they thought it was quite the addiction. If you think that either him or his bandmates were in any shape or form exaggerating, believe me, you are wrong. He was so busy playing Tomb Raider that one of his albums he ended up putting on hold, did not finish it for the longest time simply because he was too busy playing Tomb Raider. I find that to be so hilarious, but at the same time, can you really blame him? It is a legendary video game. It seems we've reached the end of the episode. Thank you for joining me once again, and please remember to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed. Check out my Buy Me a Coffee if you wish to further help support the Grave Raider. Follow my Instagram for more. Once again, thank you for watching. Happy gaming, happy birthday to Lara Croft, happy Valentine's Day, and ta-ta for now.